it's podcast time, baby.
Oh, God.
It's podcast time.
Why did you have to start it like this?
And I am sleepy.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's what we want with this a good high energy podcast, is to be on the brink of sleep.
I'm trying to be high energy. Currently.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm over it. I've tried enough.
I've expended it all already.
It is late.
Mm-hmm.
We keep experimenting with just how many limits we can push this podcast to. And we've experimented with we've done,
at the beginning we were sure that we were going to be so ahead of schedule.
Yeah, like 3
and do
episodes.
things like, really sensibly on like a Wednesday afternoon.
Right.
No such luck.
Unfortunately, yeah, we've done, the last episode we did was like uploaded like an hour before it went up. And the only reason we're not doing that this time is because you are going somewhere tomorrow, so we can't do it then.
Yeah.
So we have to do it now at about 11 o'clock at night. So all I want to do is probably not this, to be honest.
It's probably lay down and play a video game.
But if we don't do it now, we're going to ruin our streak of being on time for 8 episodes so far.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
Mm-hmm. Hopefully this is the 9th.
What? No, we are on episode 8.
Are we?
Yeah. We're on episode 8.
I don't know if I believe you, but okay.
Am I wrong?
I don't know.
I think I'm wrong.
Let's check.
Let me check really quick. Apparently my Mimbo-ness knows no bounds, because
Mimbo.
I've gone and forgot an episode. I think there's something wrong with me lately.
Yeah.
I can't do math.
Mimbo has the implication that it would be a man bimbo.
Yeah, but for me
no. That is a himbo.
Oh, is that what it is?
Yeah.
Oh. I've been saying Mimbo thinking it means man bimbo.
Mimbo is exclusive to you, and it just means Mitch bimbo.
Oh, that would have been funnier if I said himbo and it stood for handsome bimbo. Yeah.
Hairy bimbo.
Oh, okay. Can we start the fucking episode now?
Sure.
Hi, this is episode, I guess, 9 of All the Space in Between. My name is Mitch.
My name is Billy.
And today we're going to talk about art, and we're going to talk about cats.
What the fuck is new?
Yeah, it's going to be the same episode you've heard multiple times already, but you know what? Those are some of my favorite fucking
that's
topics.
That's just the quality consistency that you can expect from us.
Every Monday.
Yeah.
Every Sunday night, really, because we upload it at a very particular time. But every Monday, you can wake up and say, I'm going to listen to some people talk about art, and I'm going to listen to some people talk about some fucking cats, and maybe one of them's going to shit themselves. One of them's going to do it.
If we're lucky.
Or at least talk about it. Talk about pissing the bed, or talk about, as per last episode, vomiting.
Yeah.
So what do we have for today? We have a couple questions.
We do.
But before then, let's talk about our week thus far.
Let's talk about our week.
At very least our day.
We listened to the seminal album Let Go by Avril Lavigne several times. Yeah.
I forgot how much I liked that album, and when you put it on...
It's a banger. It's a solid banger.
It's a
start
banger
to finish.
all the way through.
Yeah.
And in fact, I keep playing with the idea of making a playlist on Spotify. It's kind of like a... I'm crafting a joke, so nobody steal this, because this is coming out like tomorrow.
Joke. This joke copyrighted.
Yeah.
Copyrighted. I've got it trademarked.
I've got it. I'm crafting this joke, so please nobody steal it.
Yeah, it's his intellectual property, so you will go to jail if you steal this joke.
Yeah, at very least Twitter jail.
Yeah, you will get cancelled at minimum.
I was going to make a Spotify playlist, and I was going to then post that playlist on Twitter and just say, like, here's a playlist for when I'm feeling sad, or when I'm feeling bummed out, or when I'm gaming, or something funny like that. And it's just going to be Let Go by Avril Lavigne from start to finish. Yeah.
Just once.
Yeah, just the first song to the last song, and in no different order than how she placed it, because it's perfect.
Because it's perfect.
You were asking me,
intended it the way that God intended it, really.
You were asking me if I had owned the album, and I'm like, no, I think I just might know the singles, and then
I just know Skater Boy and Complicated.
Right.
Yeah.
And then it played, and I knew every track, and I was like, no, I definitely had this album. My mom for sure played this in the car.
Yeah.
I had flashbacks of my mother playing it in the car, and it's the whole album from start to finish.
Yeah.
Yeah, because when I got to Things I'll Never Say, oh my God.
It really touched a part of you.
It's been...
that hadn't been ignited since a long time ago.
It's so annoying at this point because I do love the song, but every time there's even half a second of silence, the chorus plays in my head. Yeah,
that one.
No, the actual chorus of the song, not just her yodeling. Yeah.
Yodeling.
Yeah, I would classify that as yodeling. It's a bit of yodeling. It's a bit of scatting.
Yeah.
Yeah. Whenever there's just a little bit of silence, the chorus of that plays in the song. The chorus in my head. Sorry, I'm very sleepy. The chorus in my head plays in the song. Yeah, that's what's making me so himbo-y.
Yeah.
Is that song playing in my head consistently
all the time. Yeah.
Let's talk about that song just for a second, because there are lyrics in it that are suggestive, and I'm not willing to let go of the fact that they are suggestive.
Yeah. I knew about one of the lyrics. So one of the lyrics is should we just read the chorus first?
Yeah.
Do you know it well enough?
Yeah, I know it by heart.
Tell me it.
Okay. Are you forgetting it?
Don't sing
You're
me
a
it,
fake
but tell
fan.
me it.
It is, if I could say what I want to say, I'd say I want to blow you away. Be with you every night. Am I squeezing you too tight? If I this is a dramatic retelling at this point. A rendition. If I could say what I want to see, I want to see you go down on one knee. Marry me today. Guess I'm wishing my life away. With these things I'll never say.
Okay, so the line that has always stuck out to me is, and this might be some kind of my own bias showing, but the line that always stuck out to me was her saying, what I always thought was, I want to see you go down on me.
Okay, she
pronounces it
so much like on me.
Technically, the lyrics say on one knee,
yes,
but it sounds so much like her saying on me. She said it so quickly that you definitely think she's saying, I want to see you go down on me.
That's cool.
And I was always like, that's sick. That's really cool. And then a couple of years ago, my friend told me, like, oh, doesn't it suck that line is just about marriage? And not
the
about
construct of marriage.
Yeah, not about eating someone out. And I was like, oh.
I still think it's a little tongue in cheek, though.
Yeah, because
I think it's purposely tongue in cheek.
Because you pointed out that the line before that is, I want to blow you away, but there's a significant pause.
There's a significant pause, and the way that she says away in the song is a little tongue in cheek.
Yeah,
it's a little bit catty.
It is,
and fuck it, it's a little hot. I'll say it. Avril got to me again. For the first time since I was 12.
So it's a combination of I want to blow you and I want you to go down.
I just feel like the mixture of those two lyrics, it's supposed to play out a little tongue in cheek.
Yeah.
And it does so very well. And whoever crafted that chorus, just the melody of it alone.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
And we will be typing all of this up on genius.com later.
Because I checked the Genius site and there's only one, what do they call it? It's like an annotation.
Yeah.
There's only one annotation and it's to the blow you away part. And they were like, this is meant to be a little playful. A little bit about throating someone, really.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Oh
Jesus. That's what the Genius thing said. It's about and then this big, it's like a giant paragraph. And it's so hot if you actually end up getting if you can make it to the end of it and kind of edge until you get to the last sentence. It's worth it. It's about a 45-minute read.
Oh my God.
For a normal person, it's about a 7-minute read. But
but you're bad at words.
Yeah, I'm kind of like
bad at letters and putting them in order.
I feel like such an idiot because I'm forgetting the word. It's such a common word too. Hold on. Oh my God! And doing this on the podcast, it's so stupid.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm dumb.
Yeah.
That was what it was.
Yeah, like a dumb asshole.
Stop.
Yeah.
Getting my feelings hurt.
Do you want to tell people about one of the games that we were playing on the Atari simulator that you failed at?
Have I not talked about that yet?
I don't think so.
I've been thinking about it a lot.
Yeah, me too. I can't stop thinking about the game that you couldn't get past the first level of.
I have this game on the Switch, and it just comes with like 50 Atari games, you know? So we're on there, and we're playing Pong, and we're playing Centipede. I'm introducing you to Centipede for the first time, right? And we're playing all these other things. And it's worth mentioning that as far as games on like the Atari and old sort of arcades like that go, Pong was really popular for a reason because it's pretty much one of the only
it's
playable
kind of the
fucking
best
games.
one.
Yeah,
It's really the best one.
yeah. You and I were playing Pong Sports, and it was actually like we had fun doing it, 2-player, and then we were like, hey, this is actually not that bad because I bought it like months ago, regretted the purchase of it, and then playing Pong with you, Pong Sports with you, so we were playing like soccer and stuff, Pong style. That was a lot of fun, and then we played all these other games, and they were dog shit,
so bad. So they
were
just
very
barely
unplayable.
worked. Yeah.
So an example of one of those games is just called Basic Math.
Yeah, the game's whole name is just Basic Math.
And I was like, oh, I wonder what crazy shit I'm about to get into. And it is what it sounds like. It is very, very basic math.
It is adding things.
And
it really is adding numbers.
So I was like, oh, let's just open Basic Math because I wanted to show you how dog shit it was. And the first equation came up, and like you particularly pick like how hard you want it to be, and we're like baby mode, and it was just asking us to like add 7 and 5 together, right? And I was like, yeah, this is the game.
Yeah, so pretty easy.
Pretty easy.
You know,
I'm like
easy,
talking
too easy.
I'm talking to kill time. I'm talking to kill time as I'm trying to add up the numbers in my head while also talking to you.
Really,
because I'm like, she already knows it.
5
Fuck.
and 7.
Oh God, she already knows it. So I quickly do it in my head, and I go, okay, 5, okay, 7, 7, 8, 9. Okay, got it. And then I add them reverse to be like, okay, just to make sure I got it right. There we go. Dun, 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 dun. So I was like, okay, let's just answer one of them. And I put in 13.
And he goes, eh. And I was just looking at him like, what? Was that a typo? Yeah, no. I did math in my head and it came out wrong.
As soon as I typed it and it was 13 and it goes, and I go, oh my God, I got it wrong.
Oh my God.
Holy shit.
Oh,
I can't believe it. I think I'm sick. I think a worm burrowed its way into my head and now I can't do math.
And it's made me, so stupid, but so stacked.
Yeah,
so thick.
Horny.
So hot.
I can't believe it.
Yeah.
So if anyone wants to DM me if that's your thing, I'm stupid now. And I'm willing to fail math equations for like $5. I'll really do it.
Equation.
Per equation.
Per simple equation.
I'll get on cam and I'll say, I don't know. Is it 13 when it's 12? Yeah, that sucked. I didn't quite use my fingers, but I was doing the thing where I was like counting the edges of the number, you know? So I was going 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And I guess I just added an extra 1 on 5. I don't know, but I did it again going with 7. I did it again going the other way.
I have no idea what this edges thing you're talking about is.
It's like,
it must have been a thing that they taught in like the dumb class.
yeah.
Yeah.
For like the stupid idiots. They were like, well, if
Yeah.
you forget how to use your fingers, then just
you forget what your fingers are.
yeah.
Yeah.
If you don't, if you're already like holding something and you can't, and you have to add something, you could just count the edges of the number. So like a 5, watch, I'll show you. It's drawn like this, and you count the edges 1, 2, 3, and then the middle of the circle 4, and then the end 5. You're gonna love 7 though. 7 is like this. 7 is like you count the first bit 1.
Yeah.
And then each of the things going down is 2. So you go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
That's awful.
You've never done that?
No,
and that's
and
how
it
they
makes
taught us.
no sense.
Yeah, that's how they taught, well, me and the rest of the 4 students that were in the dumb class. No, yeah, that's for sure how they taught us, and I still do that now. It's obviously not that effective because at 28 I failed a
wrong.
I failed a simple math equation.
A basic math video game from the early 80s.
And I thought, fuck, is the computer
Math's
wrong?
only got harder since then.
Yeah, it was particularly called Basic Math. That's what the game was called. I wasn't playing Advanced Math 2.
No.
It was Basic Math on the Atari. And I fucked it up.
Yeah.
Today was pretty eventful. I'm like completely switching topics here.
Mm-hmm.
Today was pretty eventful. We cleaned and then we saw somebody. Yesterday was pretty eventful too because again we
saw
cleaned
a dog
and
as
saw
well.
somebody. Yes,
Don't
we
forget
did.
that
We were in
bit.
a dog jumped onto my chest.
Yeah.
That was nice. As I was laying down, our friend Anna came by and brought her pooch, and that was cool. But prior to that, we cleaned. So now the office. How are you breathing?
Much better.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah.
That's good. That's good.
It's not full of allergens in here.
But there are cats in here currently, 2 of them.
Yeah, and they are taunting me.
So we did that, but finally, we talked about this forever ago on the radio show, and I'm going to talk about it now. I got a couple blazers from ASOS a long time ago, and I've been meaning
Not
to
a
like...
sponsor.
No. And I should really stop saying brand names because I do that a whole lot. But...
That's how you just smoothly transition into a plug.
yeah, and they're fantastic.
They're
and
just the comfiest
my
thing.
God, and if you use this code... No, I got some blazers, and I've been meaning to put some like back patches and stuff on them. And we finally did that, and by we I mean you did that for me
because
today.
Someone doesn't know how to use a fucking iron.
That's true. I'm not punk enough to use an iron for a back patch,
fair.
or responsible enough to use it on my regular clothes.
Real punks wouldn't even iron on a patch, so I'm a poser by even knowing how to do that.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Yeah, I always saw like
They just like,
iron
you
on
know,
patches being
kind of staple it on and then like sew it with tooth floss.
right.
Yeah.
There was my God, are we going to talk about this on the show? Alex told us just recently that there was this method of putting on a patch.
Oh no.
Do I mention it on the show? It's
Make
up to
it
you.
very clear that we're not endorsing it.
I'm not endorsing this in any way.
or
This is
suggesting
disgusting.
it.
And I do not find this hot. So if anybody wants to start a rumor that I find this hot...
Here is the proof that is the empirical statement that you don't.
Okay. Anyway, it's cum. They use cum.
Yeah.
I was
a certain
told this...
brand of crust punk, we've been told.
Yeah, talk about crust punk, man. Using cum, actually saving it up in a like something. I don't know what you would save in a squirt bottle, and then using that to keep your patch in place as you sew it is something I've never fucking heard of in my entire life until Alex told me it recently. Not that he just saw it in a documentary. Somebody that I knew used to do it.
Yeah, somebody that you've had human contact
Yeah.
with did it.
Somebody I've hung out with used to do this. And I was like, wow, that's fucking hot, dude.
Don't say it.
Oh my
Don't
God,
say it. I
it's
told you not to
fucking
say that
steamy.
at the time.
I
And I'll
can't-
tell you again that you can't say that.
I grabbed Alex by the arm. I said, tell me more.
Tell me who.
Yeah, no, I already knew who. I said, where does he live?
Oh my God.
Yeah, that's disgusting, though.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
And it barely worked.
It barely worked today when we did it.
Yeah, when we did it on my back, on my expensive blazer.
And that's why it sucks.
Yeah, my blazer that I like.
It's not because it's disgusting, but only because it doesn't work that good.
Yeah, I don't think I could ever. Yeah, it's disgusting how little it worked. Let's say that. But yeah, we did that today, and that was actually quite a lot of fun.
Patched out one of your blazers,
It looks so
my
fucking
jacket,
cool.
then a shirt that we both wear as well.
Mm-hmm.
A kind of shared shirt.
Yes, a shared shirt in the sense that it is in fact my shirt, but you do wear it a lot.
I do wear it more than you.
Yeah, that's true. I wore it today,
that's
though.
the good thing about us. Not only just having the exact same body type, but also having exactly the same taste in clothes.
Yeah, when we got dressed today before Anna came over, you had to change.
Yeah, I had to change because we
wearing...
matched that badly.
Yeah, it looked purposeful that we were matching, and I was like,
we were both wearing like faded black jeans, a faded black top with a grey shirt over it.
Yeah.
Oh no,
no,
this is
can't
not
do
good.
that.
No. This is
yeah.
creepy if someone comes over.
It's cute. I think it's cute.
Yeah,
Personally, I think it's cute.
in a creepy way.
Let's get into the first question.
Okay.
Are we doing the art one first?
Yeah.
Okay, well then you hand it over to me.
That is the
read.
way that we've been doing things recently. So here is our first question. There
Let
you
me
go.
just Get ready. Hold on. Okay, here we go. Somebody wrote in and said, "Hey, Mitch and Billy, I'm from Slovakia, but studying design in Denmark right now. Flat Sound helped me get through a lot. I love your writing, and I'm thinking of getting a tattoo of a Flat Sound lyric or a poem. I wanted to ask you both, what do you think of people getting your art tattooed, or if they should ask you or the artist for permission or not, and how you feel about it? I love you, and I wish you well." This person's name. Mm-hmm. So tattoo art related stuff.
It is cute of them to involve me in the question, although it has shit all to do with me.
Hey,
but I will be taking it over.
I would also like to say thank you to this person for being from such a faraway place and still finding my work and having it resonate in your life, and even considering getting anything that I've done or written tatted on you for life is an experience that's never it's never stopped feeling very weirdly cool to me. Yeah, it's a very, very, very big emotion. And I'm like, wow. So thank you. Thank you for connecting my work like that.
Do you want to talk about your opinions on your stuff specifically being tattooed, and then I will give some opinions after that?
Yeah, sure. I generally don't care, like, for flat sound tattoos. If they ask me permission first, and the only reason that I'm saying this does not apply to all artists at all, but I've seen flat sound tattoos at such a volume that, I mean, I've seen them so many times that I just don't think it's necessary to ask me, because just based on the fact that so many of them exist, you can go ahead and assume that I'm okay with it.
Yeah.
So whatever you want to get tattooed, if I released my art out there for you to interpret and for you to connect with, then if that's what you want on your body, then I am flattered and I'm honored, and I think that you should go for it. I would never encourage anybody to get a flat sound tattoo, and in fact, I have actually discouraged people or tried to talk them out of it in the past, but only because they've approached it in a way that was like, hey, I want to get a flat sound tattoo. What do you want me to get? Like asking me, and I'm just like, I really don't think you should get one, because it shouldn't be my choice what you get on your body for the rest of your life.
Yeah.
If you already have a line that you really resonate with and you want that thing or that album artwork or that thing,
but you shouldn't want a tattoo where you're like, oh yeah, this the person that I like told me to get this. It's
right.
Like, no, that's
I never want to be the
dynamic.
person
that's a real bad dynamic.
Yeah, that seems really weird and creepy. And also, I get a lot of people asking for my handwriting on them, and I stopped doing that years ago, just because that feels a little much to me to have my handwriting. Plus, it's not even good handwriting.
Also, your handwriting sucks.
It's terrible handwriting. It's such just generic boy chicken
like,
scratch.
It's cute, but like it's not like calligraphy.
It's not anything that you would want on your skin. It would look like any boy in your 8th grade class wrote that thing on you. Like, and it's on you forever. So I've done the handwriting thing before, but I've like tried to make it look like cool and, you know, worth getting. So, you know, there are more than a handful of people out there who have I exist on them in my handwriting. But there's something about writing my own lyrics in my handwriting tattooed onto them. And I think that's where I draw the line, because I want you to, that lyric means something very particular to me, and what it means to me, I guarantee it's not what it means to you. You have your own interpretation of it, and that is beautiful and that's cool. You should run with that, but my interpretation of it is personal, and I'd like to keep that to me. So yeah, that's my thing. You don't have to ask me for flat sound stuff, but I think for most artists, you should ask them.
Yeah. I was gonna say for a musical artist, I feel like it's kind of different. Like, you know, getting band tattoos, getting anything like that, any kind of album artwork or band logo or whatever. I feel it's kind of, you know, you would never have to ask the musician. I don't think
it's a very common thing. to do.
It's a very common thing to want to get. But with visual artists,
you definitely need to always ask the visual artist.
Different. That is super different.
If they illustrated that thing, and it's their work and it's their, you know, you have to ask them. You should
if
ask
they
them.
drew that, if they designed that, if they whatever, then then I've seen a lot of times, you know, one of my illustrator friends, my cartoonist friends, whatever, they'll have their work will be tattooed on someone, and the tattoo artist will be like, hey, here's this thing I did, and they'll get credit for like drawing it when they didn't draw it, you know. Most good tattoo artists won't let you go in there with a drawing someone else did, with a flash someone else did, and be like, hey, put this on me, you know. That's just, I know, that's not a tattoo artist, that's like a tattoo gun operator. A tattoo artist should draw their own shit, generally speaking, or there should be a real good reason you want that particular thing, and then you should ask that particular artist.
Yes, you
definitely should. You though, a tattoo artist did that to you once though, right? Like,
that's just what I was going to bring up.
One of your drawings.
Yes, but I think it was in a way where they were taking credit for it on their Instagram, because somebody had pointed out, they were like, hey, look at this, it's your thing, and it was the classic, you know, illustration of me sulking, you know. And I have that shit on everything. I have that shit on merch. It's my Twitter fucking picture. It's my everything picture. People know that, and they have, I mean, a lot of them have it tattooed on them, and I think that that's great. But to see it as like this person like added to it, and I think that's kind of shitty. because it's a drawing of me, first of all.
Yes.
And they added to it, and they were pretending like it was theirs. And when somebody asked them about it, they blocked them on Instagram.
Yeah, they were just like, it's the sad boy illustration.
Yeah, that's what it said. It was like, it said sad boy underneath it. And I was like, fuck off. That's me.
And now whatever poor person like went into a tattoo shop, has that on them, doesn't know what it is from.
Yeah, they probably don't even listen to flat sound.
Yeah,
and that's
sucks.
a very flat sound thing. It's like people are going to ask you about that. It's a music thing. It's a me thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was kind of shitty.
Yeah.
But yeah, tattoo artists, they're not exactly known for being the best people sometimes, right?
There's shitty ones. There's a lot of good ones.
I've known so many shitty ones. That's not to say all tattoo artists are bad, obviously.
No.
Yeah, because me especially, like I could say like, aren't musicians terrible? Because fucking musicians are the worst.
Yeah.
There's so many bad musicians. But yeah, I don't know. That in particular was shitty, obviously. That was bad.
Clearly.
It said sad boy underneath it. God, it's so fucking embarrassing. That was just their cool rendition of a drawing of me. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, it's like, and also it's like, it's an outline drawing. Like, it's like you couldn't do you had to copy someone else's.
Mine?
Like, how bad of a fucking...
I'm not even an illustrator. This is your job.
Yeah. God, that's awful.
Yeah, that sucked.
Yeah, I think a
benchmark
of a good tattoo artist is that they draw their own shit. They have a consistent style, you know? Yeah. And they won't just slap on whatever you ask them to that you'd fucking downloaded from Pinterest or whatever. Yeah.
God. But yeah, so I think for most music projects and lyrics and stuff like that, especially if the band is like big, like larger than flat sound big, it just goes without saying that most fans don't ask. And I think for music it's a lot more forgiving, and for mine in particular that's not super super big, but I've seen hundreds of flat sound tattoos. Each time I see a new one, it's a lovely surprise. Yeah. And I'm just like, wow, holy shit, that's awesome. That's so cool. And I never get weirded out that they didn't ask me. Though I've never seen my face on somebody. Like I've not seen my face on somebody before. Like my actual, like a
fucking
portrait.
Shaded portrait. Yeah.
It'd be a hard thing to do considering I barely post my face online. So
yeah,
what
they'd be
picture?
Lucky to find a reference photo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That would probably make me feel weird, but
I'm gonna get one.
Yeah.
And that wouldn't be weird.
Yeah, it'd be especially weird. It'd be very weird. You get it on your neck, so I have to see it every time we fucking do this.
You kiss me on the neck and just kiss your own lips.
Yeah, you just notice I'm kissing your neck more and more. I'm falling in love with myself. It's a beautiful rendition of me. It really is. And he never ages. Was he better than me? No, I don't care for my stuff. I know a lot of musicians are just really, really flattered by it. But
I think especially if it's like, especially when you're in the realm of like lyrics or like lines from a poem or like quotes from anything written, like, you know, unless you're going around saying, oh yeah, I came up with that, or the tattoo artist is like, that's my line.
Right. Yeah, the tattoo artist like, I wrote it.
Yeah, what the fuck?
I guess you drew it.
Yeah.
So fine.
Then I think that's generally all good.
Yeah. But with anything like graphic design, illustrators, something like that, I think you should ask the artist for sure. You should definitely ask the artist.
Yeah. Okay.
And there's our opinion on that.
Yes. That's a very definitive opinion.
Next question. Oh, do I have your phone still? I do. I took it. Here, take this.
You stole it, really?
I'm looking through the old pickies, actually.
Oh my god.
Did you burp?
Yeah.
I'm going to go back on that and see if I can find it and make it louder.
So good.
Hey, so we had chicken tacos for dinner, not actual chicken. And in fact, you were asking me about that. You were like, were you ever a person who when you tell people like or like when you say I'm having chicken tacos, do you differentiate like that they're vegan chicken tacos?
Yeah.
And I'm like, well, I don't like when I type it, I don't say like chick-in, you know, I don't like spell it like fake chicken.
Yeah,
I'll just say chicken tacos, and when somebody asks, I'm like, oh, they're vegan. We don't even say
vegan chicken tacos, but they are. Obviously, they are. Yeah.
Yeah. If somebody asks me, then I'll do that. But you were saying that your mom in particular loves doing the like saying like cheat balls instead of meatballs.
Instead
and
of
stuff.
meatballs, yeah.
I think
they're
that's
cheat balls.
Yeah, I think that's really cute.
And instead of like a bacon, it's fakin.
Fakin, yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's cute.
Like that.
I don't do it. but I should because it's adorable.
I think she made something called like, it's just called like not a meatloaf.
But was it spelt like nut a meatloaf? Because there's probably some type of nut in it.
There are nuts in it.
Yeah.
Maybe.
But suggest that to her. Yeah. Nut a meatloaf.
Good.
Nut a cheat loaf.
Oh my god. Yeah.
Nut a cheat. It's getting hot, but nut a cheat. What's another that rhymes with loaf but is fake? I made one downstairs and it was chimpkin.
Chimpkin.
So there's no chicken in it, but there's a large quantity of chimpanzee in it. So, but it's not chicken.
Okay.
It's worse.
It's worse.
It's terrible.
It's closer to cannibalism.
Yes.
Yeah.
But boy, howdy, is it delicious.
Yeah, dinner was good.
Yeah, we had vegan chicken tacos, as we do every other day at this point.
Yeah.
But it saves money on eating out because we make them here and they're delicious. They're good.
When will they sponsor us?
I'll say the brand name that we use if they throw us some bags of chicken. I really will. That could be our first sponsor. I'll be pleased for that. We'll eat like kings forever. We eat that shit so often. Anyway, we're doing another question.
Yes, we are.
Hey, without looking at the thing, how long do you think we've been on?
Oh, a test. 33 minutes.
Ooh, you are so fucking off.
What? No, I'm not.
Yeah, it's 32.
Oh my god.
Yeah, you're a whole minute off.
Okay. Our next question. Hi, Billy and Mitch.
Hello.
The right way around to say it. I bring you yet another cat problem.
Wait a second. Hold on one second. On the picture that we have on the thing, our little podcast cover.
Yeah.
What way does it go? Does it say Mitch and Billy or?
It says Mitch and Billy.
Does it really?
I think so.
I'm gonna flip it around one day. I'm gonna interchange them so every other episode they'll say, just equal rights.
Just being an ally.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Read the question.
Hi, Billy and Mitch. I bring you yet another cat problem. Let's get one thing clear. I am not a crazy cat lady.
Fucking sounds like something a crazy cat lady would say, but go on.
I happen to prefer cats to dogs. I have one cat who is a little asshole fuckboy, but I still love him very much. I have never purchased any cat-related items save for one grandma sweater in high school because, let's be real, it was dope.
Okay.
Here's the problem. Every year for my birthday and Christmas, my family gets me cat-themed gifts that I definitely did not ask for. This past Christmas, my dad got me a tacky wooden sign that says Crazy Cat Lady and a reusable shopping bag covered with weird cat pictures. My family doesn't even buy these gifts as a joke. They genuinely think I will enjoy them. I don't know how I gained the reputation of Crazy Cat Lady in my family, but I fucking hate it and need these dumb gifts to stop.
Wow.
Help. I am, as the kids might say, drowning in the pussy.
Wow, that's a good ending.
Thank you. Love you both.
I've not heard that question in quite a while because it's at least a few weeks old at this point, and we faved it.
Yeah, so we could cycle back around.
Right. So I forgot about that ending. It's quite good.
It is.
Okay, so they're in quite a predicament right now that they I'm imagining it kind of like they're responding well to the gifts every time they get them.
Like, oh, thanks so much.
Right. So their family's like, dude,
she loves it.
Them. She loves this shit. Easy. This is an easy thing.
They think that you're downplaying your gratitude, but you're actually way overplaying.
You are ramping it up.
You're ramping it up for their benefit, and they think you're trying to like keep it subdued to contain your excitement.
So at eventually, you're gonna have to eventually just have an awkward conversation with them and say, hey, I have way more than enough cat shit, and honestly I fucking like dogs more, to be honest, and I barely like my cat, so you're gonna have to stop with this shit. But the plaque that says Crazy Cat Lady and all the other stuff.
That's a bit of a step.
That's funny.
That's a bit of a step.
I think it's funny to be like, I'm not a crazy cat lady, or even really like cats, but my
my family think that I do.
My family thinks I do.
Yeah.
So okay, let's say
that's awful. That's awful coming from like a direct family member, like your dad as well, because I I've gotten a lot of shit like that from just like
distant
aunts,
family, yeah,
stuff like that, who, you know, you haven't really seen them in a year. They don't really know what you're into anymore, and they're just like, okay, this thing that they kind of said they liked 3 years ago,
right,
that's like their personality trait in my head now.
Yeah.
You know?
I'm terrified of stuff like that, honestly, because like my little niece who's 7 now, I'm constantly asking her dad, like, hey, is she still into this? Because this is what I'm gonna get her as a gift. Is it? And he's like, yeah. She's like still way into that. Like, okay, cool. Because I know that people, especially younger, are like always changing. And once they don't like something anymore, they're like, why did you fucking get me this?
Yeah,
I don't like this.
You don't fucking know me.
You don't know me at all, Uncle Mitch.
Yeah, God.
You rat. You fucking you piece of shit. I'm like, Jesus Christ, Mila.
Why did you learn these words?
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
You're so tall. Why?
Has this kind of thing ever happened to you?
Let me think. Yeah, I guess in the sense that, okay, I think a common example would be like when I was younger, I felt kind of pressured to have a favorite skater. so okay, calm down, but the story goes on. I felt a little pressured to have a favorite skater because I myself kind of shredded a few kickflips in my day.
Yes.
And I would step onto one of those boards and would ride away. And I would do that often. And
I like how, as you're telling this story, you're looking at the large scar on your arm.
Yeah, I eventually retired from skateboarding when I snapped my arm in two at a young age.
Once, but twice.
Yeah, but twice it wasn't from skateboarding. Once was from roughhousing, kind of being a rough boy with my older brother, and broke the old.
Yeah, as you're reminiscing about skateboarding, you guys can't see, but he's just like gazing at.
I was looking
the
at my
place
arm.
where there's a metal plate inside his arm.
There's a permanent metal plate in my arm now. So I'm not that much of a skater now. I'm not so much of a skater stoner. I'm more of a gamer panic disorder kind of a guy.
Oh, yeah. That social subsect.
But anyway, when I was younger, I felt kind of pressured to have a favorite skater because people would just be like, oh, I want to fuck Tony Hawk, you know? And as people would say.
Yeah.
And I was like, who do I want to fuck? And I just said a name one day. I was just like, hey, who's a local skater that I want to like?
I guess I'll pick like the hottest one.
It's funny that I picked like just a really locally just a guy. And I did like him a lot, but it was like I felt almost like I was just rooting for someone who like lived close to me almost, you know? So I was like, I pick Willie Santos. Now I dare anybody here listening to fucking know who Willie Santos is, right? Yeah. I challenge you to know that off the top of your head who the fuck William Santos is. Who Willie Santos is. So I was like, I like Willie Santos. And I felt like I had to just pretend to like him after that point. Because like I would get like gifts and autographs and stuff from him. Because like he was like a guy you could go to his skate shop and get like autographs and shit from him.
Yeah.
So I knew but like no one ever knew that I was playing that up more than it was. I was only lying to myself because I would pretend. I would just be like, yeah, Willie Santos, even though like I don't think I ever saw him skate competitively. I could have gone to just local events. I didn't, but I was just like, he's my favorite skater. But like, okay, he was my favorite skater, but I don't remember a single part he's been in. You know, like I wasn't a fan of his like actual parts, you know?
Yeah.
And when they'd come out, I would just get like, you know, the skate videos that I knew and loved. It wasn't any of the, you know, but he was just a guy. I think he was signed to Burnhouse. He was sponsored by Birdhouse.
Yeah.
So I was like, yeah, I don't like Tony Hawk, who is also a part of Birdhouse. I like
who runs it, I think.
Check my palm. Willie Santos. Which is no disrespect to him. He's you know, he's an amazing skater, sure. I don't fucking know. I haven't thought about him since 5th grade. But yeah, I felt a little pressured to be like, yep, thank you, everyone.
Cheers. Yeah, love it. Cool.
What about you?
Can't wait to get another one. My thing, the thing that everyone thought that I was into was being heterosexual.
Yeah. They kind of pushed it on me, really.
Was kind of thinking boys were good for some reason.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they were sorely mistaken.
I'm so sorry you had to go through that for so long. Yeah. You just had to politely smile and say, "Oh, cool."
Yeah, boys. Those are the ones that I like. Yeah, no, when I was much younger, we had a kind of American Idol like thing in the UK called Pop Idol, I think.
Okay.
And the two final guys, this is when I'm like 8 or something, were Will Young and Gareth Gates.
Okay.
And everyone was like, which one do you like? Which one do you like? Which one do you want to win? And I was like, oh, and Gareth Gates had a really, really, really debilitating stutter.
That's cute.
But not when he sung. So I was like, Gareth, he's got a cool story. I support him. And they took that to mean that I loved him.
Yeah.
So then for the following, like, I'm not kidding, like, it seemed like years and years, like, past this guy being past, like, the peak of his famousness, my fucking grandparents would buy me, like, Gareth Gates calendars at Christmas time. Like, every Christmas I'd get a new fucking Gareth Gates calendar and be expected to put that up on my wall that I had in my bedroom there.
And they'd tease you about it?
Yeah, and they'd be like, oh, she likes him. Oh, she likes him. And I'm like...
That's bad. That's not good.
They would buy me his singles and I didn't like listening to them because I was just like, I like the Ramones, you know? And he was just like some pop star. Some B-list pop star, and they would buy me his fucking singles and his albums, and they would just tease me about it all the time. And like word got out to like the rest of my family, and they
eventually
all
your school, and the principal fucking made fun of you for it.
It all culminated one day when they got him to come and sing to me on my birthday. Yeah,
would be good. You just had to be like, fuck this stuttering asshole. I don't like him at all. Hey, that's funny that you had this big, giant, undeniable crush on that guy. And now you like me.
Yeah.
And I stutter.
You do stutter.
I stutter when I talk a lot.
Yeah.
I'm okay doing it in front of a microphone. Speaking, that is. I'm okay speaking in front of a microphone.
Yeah.
But in my real life, I do stutter quite a bit.
On the telephone sometimes.
On the telephone, I stutter a lot. Yeah. And I feel very put on the spot. And I used to stutter a lot when I'm sorry not to make this about me, but I am about to cry. So get ready for that. I stuttered a lot when I was a child. And I'm laughing, but you can feel the pain through my smile.
Yeah.
I did stutter quite a bit as a child. And I had to go through years of speech therapy for it.
I do think it's endearing, though.
My
I
stutter?
did at the time. And not just yours.
Oh, stuttering. His stutter.
Anyone's.
Someone else's stutter.
Whose? Tell me.
God damn it.
To fucking
oh my
tell
God.
me.
That's her hand around my throat. Jesus.
A kind of metallic hollow sound to it.
I did swallow a lot of pennies during when Anna was here. Yeah, I got nervous and kind of chewed on some pennies.
Kind of chewed on my change.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, the thing that everyone thought I was into was boys at all, I think.
And particularly one stuttery one.
Particularly that one. Yeah, particularly that boy.
That's funny.
Yeah. But luckily it happened early in life and it died out early in life too.
Well, yeah, in some years.
Yeah, it took years, but I mean, they only bring it up like 3 times a year now. So.
Did this person, because we always just use our questions as talking points, and then we're anyway, how does this relate to me? How do I feel about who were we talking about again?
You've listened to advice podcasts before. That's all they are.
Really,
they're
how
just
it works.
Jumping points.
Yeah. But yeah, this person, did they say how old they are?
They do not.
Well, fuck it then. I've already forgotten the question. No, I think that if they're asking what they should do, is that what they were asking? Or were they just telling us a little tidbit of their life?
Well, it ends with help in capital letters.
You're going to have the awkward conversation.
Or you're going to have to pretend to get a new favorite animal. Like one that it's much, much harder to get. Because you can get cat shit literally everywhere.
Yeah.
Any store, even like a garage station, you'll find something with a cat on it. What you've got to do is find a new favorite animal and be very vocal about it. And it has to be an obscure animal of which merchandise is not readily available.
Think of the animal. What's the animal? We can help them right now. Come on the spot.
Oh god, off the top of my head, an animal that isn't very popular right now. A sloth.
Yeah, jeez. I guess like a sloth with a mustache, or maybe a pug or some shit.
A flamingo.
Yeah. Something impossible to find merch of.
Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe yeah, they won't have that on Etsy.
No. It's got to be something like specific and a little ugly.
The first thing I thought of honestly was a platypus, but that's such a quirky animal, you know?
Yeah, but I don't see much stuff of it.
Yeah, if you look right now, you'll...
Or a certain bird, like an osprey.
A what?
Like an osprey.
Say it one more time. An
osprey.
Osprey.
Like an osprey.
Wow.
Yeah, like a really specific, but not an eagle, not an eagle, not a dove, not a flamingo, not even a pigeon.
And this is gonna hurt me to say, but not a duck either.
Not a duck.
No, those are too common.
Yeah.
Those are...
But like a rare bird.
Yeah, a very rare bird.
You have to be really, really vocal about your new favorite animal.
Hold on a second. I'm going to pause it really quick so there's no thing, but I'm going to look up a rare animal, okay? Okay. I was gone for, like 4 hours at this point.
We did some deep research.
Well, we fought most of the time.
Oh.
Yeah, so sorry if I'm in kind of like a shitty mood now, but yeah, I guess I'm just going to have to forget all of that. But I did come up with a good animal. It is the... Are you ready for this?
Tell me.
This person's new favorite animal is a red-crested tree rat.
Oh.
Yeah. And I want you to look at it. Boing.
Wow.
A red... And then there's one more picture of it.
I would love everyone to look this animal up right now.
It is... I am on a BuzzFeed article, though.
It's really good.
So I am... And this pains me to say it, but encouraging you to go to BuzzFeed.
Not a sponsor.
Yeah, obviously not a sponsor. And I'm looking at a thing called the 35 of the world's rarest animals. And number 3 on this list is a red-crested tree rat.
Yeah. So that's got to be your new favorite animal.
Yeah, you got to talk to your family.
And you have to be loud and proud about it. Yeah.
You have to just tell them, hey, cats make me fucking sick.
Yeah, you're going to tell them that the cat hunts the red tree rat.
The red-crested
tree rat.
The red-crested tree rat.
Yeah.
I love that it's just a tree rat.
A tree rat is great.
A funny animal to like.
Uh-huh.
I'm into tree rats.
You're going to tell them that the cats eat tree rats, and then that's going to give you a great excuse to burn that fucking sign that your dad got you.
Yeah.
In protest.
He's going to get you a sign that says crazy tree rat lady.
Which is a much better sign to have.
Crazy.
If you can find that sign, I'll take it. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm not going to waste my time doing it, but I don't think I can find red-crested tree rat merch.
No.
Yeah, I don't think so. And if you would like some other ones, I'm just scrolling down this thing here. And, ooh, okay. An elephant shrew is a nice animal.
Pretty good.
Yeah, it looks like someone stretched him out in Photoshop. This is just a rhino. Yeah, I'm sure it's a kind of rhino. This is just a turtle. I'm sure it's a kind of turtle, but it's...
You can't do a tell.
Why?
You can't do a tell. Because
turtles are my favorite animal.
Well, no, remember I had 2 baby turtles?
Yeah. Oh, wait. What was
the year that I got those 2 baby turtles, Nigel and Roy.
Nigel, that was it.
Yeah. I got a lot of turtle memorabilia.
Really?
Yes.
From who?
My family.
Why were they getting you turtle shit?
Because I got 2 baby turtles, so they were like, she must fucking love baby turtles, which is true. It's true that I do love them. I do love them in real life, but that doesn't necessarily mean that I want them all over my life.
Getting anybody merchandise of anything, unless it's like band merchandise and they really like the band and it's like licensed merch, is usually a bad fucking idea. Like, imagine anything that you like. Imagine any show that you like. We just watched Umbrella Academy.
Oh, yeah.
And I liked it. I did like it. If I got you an Umbrella Academy shirt, would you wear it without feeling like a dweeb?
No.
Yeah. It's just like, okay.
If you got me a badge, I might, though.
A badge would be cool.
Yeah.
But like...
Or like a tattoo.
If I got you a tattoo. I'm thinking, dude, so many people have that umbrella on them now. So many people, I'm sure, by the thousands have that exact, and they're just like, I'm a part of.
Oh yeah,
I love
and the
Gerard.
people that had the tattoo previously to the show
Are
existing
so pissed.
are so annoyed.
They're so fucking
annoyed.
mad.
Yeah.
Like they want to see your tattoo and see if it looks new. They're like smelling it. I swear to God. No, those lines are too clean. No, you just got that. You just got it. I've had mine for 3 years now. Yeah, okay. What was I gonna say? You threw me off entirely.
Any merc is bad.
Any merchandise, thank you.
Yeah.
Any merchandise
Uh-huh.
is bad.
Yeah.
I think anything that they pretend to be into or even are into,
Yeah.
you shouldn't buy merch for that. You shouldn't buy them things like that. It always translates into, because even if I did love cats, I wouldn't just want cat stuff.
If you did in this wacky world where you
there's
love
not
cats,
a cat next to me. I'm
Yeah.
touching a cat right now.
where there's not two sleeping next to you in
See
the
if I can
room.
get him to make a noise for the thing. Hey, I'm squeezing him pretty hard and he's not. What's he
Usually he's like kind of like an accordion box.
Usually I can squeeze him and he makes kind of a sound. And I'm gonna try one more time. Man, he's really
Oh my
taking
God.
a lot.
Wow.
Well, he's broken, I think.
Hold
Yeah,
him up
he's
to the microphone.
What is that?
Hold him up to the microphone.
Okay, hold on. Let's see if I can get him to make a sound. Hey, bud. You want to make a sound? You want to make... He's being so quiet right
Oh
now.
my, this is the quietest he's ever been.
Okay, get off me.
He's sleepy.
Okay, this is not good content at this point. I was going to say, really quick before we get off, we're about 52 minutes at this point. Mm-hmm. Jordan.
Yes.
My buddy Jordan really liked the show Breaking Bad. He was just a huge fan of the show while it was on.
This is a great example.
And followed just the production of the show and the people that wrote it, and just the theories of the show and what went on in the background, and the director and the writer and all this stuff. Was a honest fan of the show and just saw it multiple times and really, really liked it. And even went on to follow Better Call Saul, which was the like prequel spin-off of it. But he was like, whenever like my family or something gets me just like, what's his name in the fucking show? Heisenberg merch, or just like something that's relating to Breaking Bad on a shirt. He's like, this is so fucking embarrassing.
This is some nerdo shit.
Yeah, this is nerd shit. Why would I don't want to wear this. I can walk around with it. That's really bad.
Yeah.
So I'm feeling there's similar vibes in this cat lady stuff.
Yeah. Like there's a very big difference between someone who enjoyed watching Game of Thrones and someone who wears a Game of Thrones t-shirt.
Yes.
And one of them I would allow in my house and the other I would
drop off at the nearest Comic-Con. Yeah.
Under no circumstances would
they
be
allowed
allowed
on my porch. Yeah.
near me.
Yeah, I have cameras around my house now, and if I see you wearing a Game of Thrones shirt, I'd say, go somewhere else. Get out of here.
Yeah. There is a 50% chance that we won't get the reference, so that might slip under our radar.
Even if it looks like it's in Game of Thrones font,
yeah.
I'm going to be like, you need to leave because I've already dialed 911 and my thumb will hit the send button if you talk to me.
If you mention anything about it.
About a dragon to me. I will assume you want to fuck one, and I'm going to call the cops.
I'm going to call the police. Yeah.
Oh God. Okay, I really want to do this on the show, but we are all out of time right now. So next week you can look forward to us reading funny T-shirts on Amazon.
Oh yeah.
How about that?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Because there's a lot of good T-shirts on Amazon in this same realm of weirdo, wacky nardo shit. And I would love to do that. So next Monday you can look forward to that. But for now we have to say goodbye.
Yeah. It's our bedtime.
It is now midnight here.
And I need a snack.
Really? You're hungry? I'm a little thirsty. Maybe I can be hungry soon.
I'm thirsty, I think.
Thank you for listening to our podcast. You are listening to All the Space in Between. My name is Mitch.
I'm Billy.
And let's do some quick if you want to write into the show, you can send us an email at
allthespaceinbetween@gmail.com.
And if you would like to visit our website and listen to previous episodes or anything like that, or look at our Twitter handles, or want to connect with us on there and stuff, you can go to our website, which is
allthespaceinbetween.com.
allthespaceinbetween.com. New episodes every Monday.
Yeah.
And
hope you have a great week.
Yeah. Thank you so much for listening. We will talk to you next week. Bye.
Bye.